Welcome back to Grannying.
We're gonna bake some special cookies today. Are they like thumbprint cookies or something?
I really don't know what they're called, but they make flowers.
There we go.
These are gonna give good throwback 2000s flowers energy, and they're actually super easy. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do it. Just, because
and they'll look cute. Yeah,
they're gonna look cute. If you were inviting the girls over, you were gonna do a brunch, a lunch, an at the beach moment. Like imagine you were like painting on the beach and you just whip out these cookies.
Yeah.
I really hope that they turn out because if not, I would be severely upset. Okay, so tell us, what is this?
So this is just sugar cookie dough that we made. Yeah, it's gluten-free and dairy-free.
Did you make that yourself?
I did. I did.
God.
Yeah.
What'd you put in that? Is it a homemade recipe?
It is.
You came up with the recipe yourself?
No, you gave it to me.
Oh. Oh, so is it good? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Did you sample some dough?
100%. You have to sample dough.
Well, I'll wait till I individually scoop and you're not watching, and then I'll sample my dough.
Okay.
But to be noted, could you use something else too?
Yeah, you can absolutely use real butter. You can absolutely use normal flour. We just use gluten-free flour, and yeah.
Also, even faster than that.
Oh yeah, you can get the stuff from the fridge section, the grocery store.
It's like the pre-made Pillsbury, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
Where they make those tiny little individual-looking cookies.
Yeah.
With the cute little prints, but you could get just the plain sugar cookie and also use that, and then you should have to do step 2, and I think it'll be good.
We just made it special for you.
Did you know?
Yes, I did.
Did you know? Did you know? Oh my gosh, you're doing it, girl. You're doing it. Okay. Really making me feel loved today.
Good, good.
Okay, let me get it together. Okay. Let's just make some cookies.
Okay, so
is yours smaller or bigger?
Mine's smaller.
I have a question. If you had a choice between a small spoon or a big spoon, which one are you picking?
Well, what am I eating? Soup. Sorry, was that too deep? No?
No, it's just so funny because
if it's applesauce, I feel like a small spoon. Mm-hmm. Wait, are you talking about something?
I only ask because for me it's always the small spoon. I don't have to ask what we're eating. I don't have to ask. Here, you might.
He is gonna eat the. He's not.
You're back up on the.
Live, laugh, loving this moment.
You're back up on the pillow here. Okay, I only ask because for me it's always the small spoon. But there's a reason that I asked. There's a meaning, and it is because. It's because it was supposed to be a sign of autism, not fully, just kind of a sign. I don't know the facts, so somebody who knows could tell. But I was in a room with 10 people, probably 10 people one time. And I asked the question, I'm small spoon or big spoon? And immediately everybody's small spoon. And I'm
oh.
Maybe it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So I was but they were my people. Yeah, and I literally I was oh, me too. But then my statement
and then the conversation ended?
Yeah, I was the autism, and then it was over. They're all and then we moved on. But it's funny because you literally took it and rolled with it.
Well,
You're on par. Do we roll first? Maybe give it a little.
Yeah.
I just gotta butter my biscuit.
Is it one? No.
I think you gotta use your pinky, fam.
Okay.
Just looking at your fingers, or maybe you flatten it first. Flatten and then do it so that you're just
flatten.
Left to my own devices here.
Oh, we got real serious real quick.
Okay, we're giving you the tutorial after we do a few. Just
is this the vibe?
I think. Oh my gosh, why did yours turn out so good? Wait, I think you. Oh, that's right. They had a ball in the middle and they dropped it back in. It was 5 and then they dropped the ball back in.
A ball of dough?
Yeah, I put a separate 5, a hole in the middle as well, including.
Are you talking that?
Yeah, that was literally. But you put the jelly first, I think, and then you drop the ball.
Okay.
I think mine looks fine.
Do you want to use the raspberry jelly or the blueberry jelly?
You can use the blueberry. I'll use the raspberry.
Okay. Whew.
Oh, that arthritis is kicking.
Real hard.
Arthritis is kicking, baby. Oh, that was strength on me today.
It didn't land on the table. We also did not grab paper towels. That's our weakness. We never grab paper towels.
I wonder if the color kind of cooks out of it because theirs looked a lot lighter than this. And I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, is this giving like flower?
It's great. Did you do 3 or 5 dots?
I did 4.
I think 5 is like kind of the way to go with a flower.
Okay, well.
Not judging, but just to improvement for the next.
Okay, we have the scoop for a reason.
Maybe, is your scoop smaller than mine?
It is,
Do you want to try the bigger scoop? Maybe that would help your flowers.
We'll see what I can get done with this.
Okay, I'll try the smaller one. If you want to trade, I would trade too. No judgment. Okay, I actually think I need a ball for the middle. And then once I add a ball to the middle, mine will also look adorable. Because it's already adorable, but if I added the ball, I think that actually, I see what they are doing now. Ooh, see, that one already looks so much better.
That does look better. Yeah, 5 is the way to go.
Yeah.
And like,
okay, then you just put this little ball. This is giving. It's giving dopamine. It's giving serotonin. I don't know what the right words are, but it's giving.
It is.
That's my first one.
Cute.
She's not perfectly centered, but she is perfectly there. And that's all that matters.
We're not here for perfection.
We're not here for perfection. We're here for...
fun. Good vibes.
I was thinking a P word.
Oh.
Girl, I don't know. I'm having a hard time today. I'm not a rapper. Let me see. Ooh, she's getting it. You know, do these not remind you of like the flowers from like the early 2000s? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Getting it back up is hard.
That's half the battle right there.
It is. Okay.
I think I'm going to try to make mine a little bit thicker so that when I do the holes.
I use the big scoop. We'll see what happens.
Okay. You know what? Honestly, if you were looking for an activity to do with your kids as well,
this is it.
This is fairly easy to add your children into. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, not that messy. They get to do something interactive, and it's just fingerprints.
And it's like a fun texture, and kids love
This is really good. This is really good. Did your mom ever, like when you were younger, make homemade Play-Doh?
Yes.
And like it was edible?
Yes.
Oh, mom vibes. Yeah, I had a great mom. She would do all the fun things.
Oh.
Okay, this one, my first one was so good. It's just so mediocre at best.
Also, though, they're gonna bake, and who knows what they're gonna look like after they bake.
Still perfect.
Okay.
I think. Don't you think?
I don't know if the little ball of dough on top, I'm a little concerned it's gonna like get burned because it's
mine's a little like
not the same thickness as everything else.
A minor detail. You know, the cool thing is these are just like real flowers. Everyone is unique in their own way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hit you with some questions while we do this fun activity. Okay. Delightful. Sorry, just making a little bit of room here. Okay. I think flatter is almost better. Why did my first one turn out so much better than my second? Okay. Okay. These are like more like debate topics.
Okay.
So cats are better animals than dogs.
I'm gonna say false.
Oh, hit me with it.
Okay. Well, I don't want like the cat community to come at me.
Yep. So make it fast.
I just think.
Did you have anything else to add on that? Say your piece, ma'am. We'll be taking you to court later.
Well, number one, they scare me because I've been attacked a few times.
Okay, this story's already getting way. Nobody asked.
I just think that I want them to cuddle more, and they don't cuddle enough.
I'm just hearing complaints about cats. I'm not hearing anything else.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love the convenience factor. You can leave them alone for like 2 days. That's perfect. That's awesome.
So you're saying cats are better than dogs?
Oh, whoa. But then the dog community is gonna come at me.
Ma'am, state your piece and state it well.
I think I have to go dogs. I like the cuddles. I like the personality a little bit more. And cats are a little unpredictable.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you with the cold hard facts. I think dogs are better because I'm allergic to cats.
Did anyone ask? No, no one cares. That's not a reason.
Nobody needs this information. Nobody needed to know. But literally the other day, I had a friend text that they were like moving. And so I was like gonna offer to move. But the first thing I was like, do you have cats? I had to text.
How allergic are you? Are you like?
It's definitely certain kinds of cats, but I don't really know. Like,
because you're just not around them enough to like.
Yeah, I found out on a whim. Like one day, I just had like this major reaction, and some people have cats, and I go to their houses, and I'm really like I don't have a lot of reactions. Other people, I'm like scared to sit on their couch because something about that, like there's just too much catness in the air that my body's like absolutely no. So yeah, I don't really know the exact facts, but all I know is I helped a couple people move that had cats, and because like you could be the cleanest person, but when you're moving, like that's already a rough situation because like all the lint, all the dander, does not matter how clean you are. Like behind your fridge is still a certain level of clean. Yeah. You know, so just all that.
And a couch and like everything gets stuck in there and yeah.
And it's all the fabric. The fabric like holds the dander or whatever you're like allergic to. And so just situationally, I've done it before and after learning, I've learned from my experience. It's just a no for me again.
Yeah. Okay. What about, is pizza better left over and cold or fresh?
Or like reheated or like fresh?
No, like fresh. Like you get pizza for the first time. Is that better or is it better the next day when it's cold?
Who likes it when it's cold?
Are you judging people?
Is that something people do?
Yeah.
Even? That makes no sense. Isn't that why you get the pizza? Because you want the pizza?
Yes, but some people like cold pizza.
Like in a survival situation?
No. Like breakfast the next morning or something.
Oh, I'm definitely eating it the next day, but like, am I waiting for it? No, I'm just eating it.
Okay. I feel like your tone's a little judgmental.
Well, ma'am, just stating the facts. Who is doing that? Do you do that?
No, but...
Okay, well.
I'm not a big, like, leftover person.
Okay, well. Oh, really? I'm always a leftovers girl.
I can't imagine. I've never looked inside your fridge. It's shocking news.
Shocking. I love to cook, not a lot in the week, so just get it done and then get it out the way.
And then eat the same thing for the week?
And then it's survival after that. It's on you if you have food or not. Because I cooked one time for myself. So. Anyway, okay.
Ooh, this one got bad.
What did you do?
I don't know. Wow, thanks for making me feel better.
It's like watercolor.
This kind of makes a lot. Look, we're still going.
I know we are. Ooh, this is funny. Candy should be given as rewards in the classroom.
I don't know if I understand why it's so funny.
It's so funny because it's like... It's like, is it controversial? But also, like, I'm sure every mom has an opinion that it would be different.
As a kid, 100% it should be given as a reward.
100%.
And you know how much that would motivate? Yes, exactly.
As a parent,
or as the teacher, like absolutely
not.
not.
And then you have to deal.
Yeah, maybe like right before recess, where they're gonna like run it out.
Well, and I do think it's so hard because some kids like, and the moms typically know, but like. How often have you gotten in a conversation where somebody comes over to your house one time and you're like, yeah, Yellow died too and he gets weird. Yeah. You know, like you're just like, you know what, if he gets weird, he gets weird. It's a one-time deal.
And a teacher doesn't have time for like 25 kids to be like, okay, this one acts weird on this one acts weird on this.
Yes, and then also like they already have like medical emergency type things that they have to remember, like the peanuts and this and that, and like it's so complicated. But then, universally, candy is motivating for kids.
Yeah, like what else? Like what they're gonna give them a sticker,
like toy or something, like
but then that gets expensive.
Yeah, and also on the teacher's part because usually the teacher isn't like they have to provide it. But as a parent, I'm like, if I knew my kid was just dogging down on some Kit Kats every single day because of good attendance or something, I'd be like,
But also if that was like what made them excited for school.
Hey, more power to you. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it's such a fine line, especially because you just don't know the kid. Like some kids, totally normal, totally fine. Some kids, like myself included, there's certain things I just cannot eat them because I am weird. Like, and I know it's coming. And once I do it, I'm like, ooh, I hit the bullet. Like, we're in deep now, so I do understand where the complication could come in with that. But I think that's such a funny question. Like, it should be given in the classroom.
It 100% should be.
It's so situational. Are we homeschooling?
People shouldn't have to go to school or work if it's their birthday.
Oh, this is good. What do you think?
I mean, well...
We filmed this podcast on my birthday.
I'm making you work on your birthday? I think it depends on the day of the week my birthday falls. If it's on like a random Wednesday, I'm like, you know what? I wasn't really gonna do anything anyways.
Ooh.
But if it's on like a Thursday, Friday, I'm like, no, I could make it like a birthday weekend. I could do something fun.
My friends are coming into town, and I already have to like take an hour off to go pick them up from the airport, but they have to sit at my house until I get home at 5.
No, then I shouldn't have to work.
Painful.
Over. I don't like this
but
one.
At the same time, like I feel so bad because I've definitely been in the situation where I should be the person in the company that I know everybody's birthday, and I'm like, happy birthday! Oh my gosh! Yeah. But it is so socially awkward because some people don't want you to know.
Some people don't like their birthdays. It depends on the person.
It totally can bring out trauma for some people. Like, and then some people like, you know, they're getting older and they're like, I don't really know if people want to recognize that I'm aging and acknowledge it to me like every time.
Or like sometimes you'll give someone their day off for their birthday and the next person's like, whoa, you didn't give me the day off. And it's like,
it's such
forgot.
a deal. And I don't want to be involved because personally, like, I don't want to go to all of my coworkers' like birthday parties.
That's just too many birthday parties.
Literally, depending on the scenario and like what role you are and everything, it's just like, oh, this is already like, oh, this is too deep. This is too deep for the situation that we're in. I can relate to. I think it depends on the company too. Like for instance, the podcast really fun to shoot on my birthday. Like this is a vibe.
That's fair. Like depends what you're doing at work.
But some of the projects, I'm just like, girl, you got me out here doing this on my birthday? On my birthday. Right. Oh no, you messed up. You are messed up. Okay, back to business. Did you skip this one? Everyone should make their bed every day. This is so good. Have you read the book? I think the book is like get up and make your bed or something like that.
Mine are getting worse as I go.
Really?
Really?
I can tell which ones are yours because of the color.
Thanks for saving yourself.
You guys, this is really fun. I would recommend this. It's a fun little like to-dozy.
Ooh, okay, sorry, I forgot the question already. Let's see.
Make their bed. Everyone should make their bed every day. You know what?
I just think people need to do with you.
Before we start our opinions, do you make your bed every day?
No, yes we should go look at your room versus my room right now. Because she makes her bed. She's got all the pillows lined up perfectly. It's like a hotel spa.
It is.
Meanwhile, mine is
it's giving hotel spa, but you know what? If you guys haven't heard from the million times we stated, we lived together for so long. We're still in the era of we lived together for so long. Because it was really quite the time. But we got along so well because we were able to respect, like, and I think this is the thing about having, like, we're obviously not dating, but, like, having a partner or something is you have to be able to respect, like, if one person wants to make the bed every day, like, you just keep it made, but just because they want to make the bed every day doesn't mean, like, you're partaking in that.
I think I enjoy, like, when you get home after work and you walk in your bedroom and it's, like, the bed's made and you feel like, oh, I feel less stressed. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
But then I'm, like, not the person to do it.
Yeah, I, read a lot of things about like dopamine release and like productivity, and so anyway, there could be benefits of doing it, but same boat as you, like all of these questions I feel very much so like people just need to do what works for them. Like I'm never gonna call a teacher and be like, Kit Kats, Rita, Kit Kats, like, because it's so far removed in a sense. Like maybe if a situation came up, but, like, how often is a situation coming up that I ever cared if your bed was made or not? And if I did, like, I needed to get a life.
I would just like to bring back to the cookies for a minute. I think I figured out my problem.
Which problem?
The jelly I was given has big chunks of blueberries in it. So it doesn't, like... smooth super well. So then it looks lumpy.
I just thought you would do a better job, and I was probably going to eat more of the blueberry ones. And so then I was like, you should do the blueberry...
Oh, I mean, it's fine, but, like, then it looks more chunky and doesn't go in the holes the right way. I don't know. Oh, are we getting to the end?
We are getting to the end.
Wow. Okay, let me ask you one more question.
For that one. Okay. I'm gonna center off this other one, and then, I didn't even sample the dough yet, so I need to get a sample in.
So,
before we cook all of this, I need to get a sample in.
Okay, do you think that socks should be worn with sandals?
Honey, listen, there's a time and there's a place, but I don't want to see those toes kicking. Do not bring the dogs out the house.
Okay, but real question, are Crocs sandals? Because you can't see the toes. You can't really see the socks, some might say. You have such a beef with Crocs. I'm going to cancel you.
It's been happening already for years. I can't with the Crocs, bro. I just can't with the Crocs.
But did you see the new Croc cowboy boots?
I'm not gonna lie that like their marketing is phenomenal. I love how their product development team is on the ball. Like there's so many things happening.
Yeah.
I also think you get the smaller scoop and then you're trying to put the chunkier.
I've done both scoops, and I was doing the big one, and then I was like, I'm gonna go back to the small one.
Okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
Really, but the thing is that it's fun. This
is
fun.
So fun.
This is fun, and it's
we haven't even eaten them yet.
They're like groovy
they are,
flowers,
yes.
not like regular flowers. And when you look at it from that perspective, that really helps. Okay, I don't mind the socks and sandals. You know which one I have. Do you think people should be allowed to go barefoot everywhere?
I think you should do you, but if you step on glass, like
that's on you, fam.
That's on you.
That's on you, fam.
I do think like if I was eating at a restaurant and I looked over and like no one had shoes on, I feel like I would maybe lose my appetite a little bit.
I always think like, what do your feet look like? You know, do I really want to see those stickers?
Right, like are you a foot model? Okay, maybe.
Since moving to Florida, I have seen a lot of feet. A lot of male toe activity that I did not need to see. I just want to be honest with you.
That's too much.
It is too much. Like, it'll be so uncalled for, and like they are just creeping. And I'm not lurking, but they are creeping. And I'm like, I swear I'm being stared at right now. And then I look down and they are just out.
The toes are out.
Just out for the show. And like, I have so many questions. I feel like in our schooling, we need a whole extra section for toes and feet in general, because I have seen some things. Okay. And then they'll just be out. Like, I'm just like, what? Do you not have concern?
Right.
For one, yourself, and two, those around you. Because this is scaring me on another level.
You know when you walk on a sidewalk and it's like a little cold or a little wet? Like, I don't know if I want that.
I do think that, like, if we were to go back to the no-shoe lifestyle, our feet would evolve and look totally different.
100%.
And
for sure.
being here for that evolution.
Like, that could be exciting.
Because, like, they'd have to be rougher and, like, all these things to kind of overcome. Like, that. But originally, I believe that was, like, the natural way. And then shoes are, like, when you read about, like, grounding, standing on grass and getting your nutrients from the earth or whatever. I think
grounding is different than
walking
I'm
on
gonna
asphalt.
Go to Chili's and
and busting it down.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Like, can you imagine working at Chili's and not wearing shoes? Like, no.
I was thinking like you're in the mall and you're trying on clothes and your little outside stair stepper feet are just going right into that clothing.
Yeah. That's interesting to think about. In the bathroom. We didn't even talk about the bathroom.
They give you slippers to walk around in the bathroom. Public bathroom slippers? Oh my gosh, I'd be gagged. I'm sorry that this is so adorable, but I'm going to mess it up.
Well,
just
we are running out of room a little bit, and we only have one more to put in there.
We just have one more. I was just going to try to make like a little spot in here.
And then are we going to go bake them and then come back and show them what they look like?
Yeah, you guys, do you want to see what they look like when we're all done? Because Emily's about to go bake them.
Okay.
Okay, see you soon.
BRB. And we're back. They're fresh out of the oven.
This is some Food Web Network magic
absolutely
right here happening. Absolutely.
They're looking pretty good.
I'm literally so excited. I'd like to state that these are gluten-free cookies, so if you have any questions, just keep that in mind. The ones we saw in pictures were just slightly whiter. We could have cooked them a little bit less. I don't know. We need to taste them and know for sure.
For sure. Which one are you going to taste? You can take the raspberry or the blueberry?
I'll do a blueberry.
Okay, I'm going to do a raspberry. I like some of the balls. Like, they look cute.
Thank you. Look at how, like... I just love how they are literally like the perfect groovy, fruity.
They are very groovy.
This is literally not for you, fam. Sorry.
He's really gonna get that.
He's like, thinks this is so fun. Sorry. This is fun.
They're pretty good.
This is actually really fun. Like a really fun experience. The jelly and the cookie.
The jelly does get a little hard.
It's gooey.
It's like chewy and gooey, which is really good.
Yeah, it's definitely chewy and gooey for sure. I feel like definitely not in the gluten-free, dairy-free section, but I don't see cookies like this at the store, which makes them that extra level of special and fun.
Very good.
Oh, wait.
I'm impressed.
Oh, wait, when I eat the whole pan later to like...
Yeah, we'll just snack on them all day.
We don't want you to have to like watch us eat for 5 minutes,
with all the
but they are really good.
Eating noises.
And fun and fresh. Like, they worked. This is such an easy, like...
Only cooked them for like 10 minutes. It was pretty good. It was easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well... Thank you so much for watching and hanging out.
Yeah, you can find more videos on YouTube and listen to us on Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating and review. If not us, just rate the dog. He's a 5 though, remember. We don't want any self-esteem issues here. So, Yeah.
Yeah.
See you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.